Hey! Hi everyone, how are we doing? It's Mr. Higgins. I'm back again with some more indoor inclusive PE. Live stream. I think it's number 18. But I know it's been 3 weeks. Just have a quick drink, a bit thirsty. How are we doing? I'm sat down today. I've got a table in front of me. Now, don't worry if you're not at a table, so please don't worry. But I'm going to show some ideas with some balloons and some yogurt pots this evening. And again, this could be something that you can practice in your own time afterwards. So maybe watch and remember what I show you, and then have a go yourselves. How you doing? It's Thursday. It's Friday Eve. How's life going? Hope everyone's safe and well. And looking forward to the weekend. I know life's strange at the moment, but it doesn't matter. We can still make the best of it, can't we? So, what are we going to use today? Well, we're going to use the balloons. Now, if you've got big balloons blown up, that's fine. But actually, I've used some small balloons that I've blown up. And I'll sort of tell you a bit more about these in a minute. Okay, so there's some small balloons there, but please don't worry if you haven't got them at the moment. I've also got some empty yogurt pots. Okay, so we use some empty yogurt pots as well. So I'll pop them there. What else have we got? Well, we can use the socks, and I'm sure those of you that tune in will have socks to hand. So if you've got socks, have some socks as well. So there's some great socks there. And talking of socks, tomorrow is Wacky Socks Friday. Who's going to wear wacky socks tomorrow? Come on, get your wacky socks on. So there's some socks there. Okay, what else have I got? I've got my rattle. Might come in handy. I'll pop that there. And some more yogurt pots. So I think that's all I'm going to use today. But if you haven't got the balloons, you can use the big balloons. So maybe a big balloon. So I'll pop one there. Big balloons are fine. All right, so we've got different size balloons. There you go, so that's fine. And you can maybe do this sat in a safe space in your lounge or wherever or your bedrooms, wherever you take part. Up to you. All right, guys, up to you. So, only take part if you're feeling happy. And let's get ready to go. We're going to play Simon Says as our warm-up. Quite simple. If I say Simon Says, throw your socks in the air, you throw your socks in the air. And if I don't use the word Simon before, and I might say, rattle your yogurt pots, that means I've caught you out, and that is a point to me. So remember, let me know. Hashtag #challengeMrH, or on Twitter @MrH Multisports, or just email me if you're one of my students. I might get an email address sorted for everyone else to email me as well. Maybe I'll do that as homework for myself. So we're going to play Simon Says. Right. Simon Says. Clap your hands. Simon says, stretch your hands out forwards. So again, this is really good. If you are sat at a chair with a tray, or you are sat at a table, really good, where you can reach forwards as far as you want. You've got the table to support you. If you're not sat down, you stood up, that's fine. You can just stand up with your arms out in front of you. Okay, you challenge yourselves by where you want to go. So Simon Says, stretch out in front of you. Put your hands in the air. Who did I catch out? Bruce, did I catch you out? Alexander, William, did I catch you out? Who knows? All right, Simon Says, move your shoulders. Move your shoulders. And again, how you feel. You might want to go slow. Entirely up to you. Yeah? Entirely up to you. Simon Says, do a Superman pose. Or Superwoman pose. Yeah. Hold the pose. Not bad holding the pose by me now, I thought. Okay, Simon Says, stretch your arms back. Arms back. Nice and steady. Nice and controlled. However you want. Again, if you're at the table, you might just move arms using the table. Yeah? A good thing is to use a sock and pass it from one hand to the other. So Simon says, move your arms back, nice and steady. Simon says, squeeze the sock. Squeeze the sock. So you can squeeze that around the table or in the air. Good sensory vibes there. Feeling the equipment you're using. Yeah. Socks are quite good because they're like a stress ball, so you can give it a squeeze. It's not too bad. And some of you might need that at the moment. Squeeze the socks. Fantastic. Throw the sock in the air. Who did I catch out? I caught the balloon out on the floor because it landed on the balloon with rice in it. And went, shh. But anyway, who did I catch out? Did I catch anyone else? Like Charlotte, did I catch you out? Brandon, the real deal. Did I catch you out? Okay, we're going to use the socks again. So Simon says, pass the sock from one hand to the other. All right, pass the sock from one hand to the other. And again, it could be that we're moving the sock around on the table. Or you could be sat on the floor doing this. You could use your feet. You could pass it from foot to foot if you want. I'm not going to get my feet out because you don't need to see those. 30 years of playing football, oh my word. And I just ran to get my car from its service. So my feet are all over the place today. Too much information. Too much information. Simon says, push your hands together like this. Just push together. Push together. You push together. Again, just feel that resistance. Feel that resistance. Absolutely good. Well done, well done. Simon says, stamp your feet. Punch. Oh, have I called someone out? Punching forwards. Okay. Simon says, uppercut. And we're going to rest there. Brilliant. Well done. Hope that was a good warm-up for you. Simon says, great warm-up. It's good to have the repetition so we know what we're expecting. And I think that's really important for my students, so you know the structure of the sessions. Right, we're going to go into my box of tricks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a card out from my box of tricks and I'm going to repeat what's said on it. And you're going to copy me. Deal? Yeah, deal. Exactly. Right, what have we got here then? First one. 30 seconds freestyle of your own skill. Brilliant. I like that one. 30 seconds freestyle of your own skill. What am I going to use? Well, I'm going to use the balloon I've got. I'm going to use the big balloon. And I'm just going to do some catches. Okay? 30 seconds catches. So think of the skill that you want to do. It could be throwing socks around the lounge in a safe space. It could be kicking the balloon around in a safe space. It could be keeping ups in a safe space. You decide. So I'm just going to throw the balloon in the air today, I think. So 30 seconds is going to start in 10 seconds. So think of your skill. What are you going to do? And you can keep practicing this, all right? Okay, ready, steady, go. So I'm going to just throw the balloon up nice and steady and catch it. If I don't catch it, the table's going to catch it for me. There you go. It's bouncing actually, yes? Nice. Can you hear the rice? Yeah, great sensory feedback there. 10 seconds. What skill are you doing? You decide. Okay. And stop there. Practice that skill as many times as you can. You can pause this video and practice. So pause the video and unpause. Practice loads of times. Practice your skill loads of times. Let me know what skill it is. Right, back into the box of tricks. What are we gonna do? It's a celebration, and it's Brazil 1994, and we are going to do the Bebeto. So hands together and rocking. It was to celebrate his newborn child, and it's like rocking the baby. Let's rock the baby, and you can even rock the cuddly toy. Yeah, rock the cuddly toy. Or rock the balloon. So we try not to drop it. There you go. Ooh, it's a bit like Mission Impossible now. Down, 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 down. Nice and steady, rocking it. Yes, very good. Rocking the baby. Fantastic. What are we going to do next? In the box of tricks. Oh. 5 balloon keep-ups. Bit balloon dominated today. If you haven't got balloons, you can use socks. All right, but I'm going to do some 5 balloon keep-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll let the balloon bounce then. You might want to just do it without bouncing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you might just want to go one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The aim is to do 5 keep-ups. If you can you try and do that non-stop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who can do that? Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who can do that? Yeah? All right, and it might just be, you might just want to just pass it from one hand to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or just roll it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I said keep-ups, but really it could be 5 actions using the balloon or the sock as you see fit. So it could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and controlled. Don't rush it. Don't rush it because you'll go wrong and you get frustrated. Take the time. Take the time. Master the skill. If you can only do 1 keep-up, 1 is better than none. That's fine. Can you get to 5? It might be, I'll say 5, but can you just do the most you can up to 5? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, nearly. Yeah, so you practice. See what you can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for the sensory learners, having a sensory opportunity there is great. So again, I'm going to get the pasta bag out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? So you decide. Awesome. Right, next one. 30 seconds kicking or pushing a ball at a target. Well, I'm sat down, so I'm going to push a ball at a target. All right, and it could be a softball, it could be a balloon, it could be the socks. All right, so what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my yogurt pots as a target. And I'm going to try to push my socks towards the yogurt pot. Okay, so 30 seconds. And again, you can practice this anytime you want. 30 seconds. Going to start in 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just pushing towards the target. Pushing towards the target. Yeah? Look at that. Hitting the tower over. So I've made a yogurt pot tower. All right? I'm just pushing the socks towards there. I could bring the tower closer to me if I need to. And just push it like that. Or I can make it further away. All right? Entirely up to you. Last 5 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Nice and controlled. There we go. All right, so pushing a ball or something, you could use an empty milk bottle. They're great. You could fill it up slightly with some water, tighten the lid. We'll talk about that again another time. There we go. So that's the end of my what's in the box. And now we're just going to talk about these little balloons. So as you can see, let me just, you can see this is like a normal size balloon, and there's a small balloon. Yeah, you can see the difference. What I've done is I've made these quite sensory. So I filled some with a little bit of water in. And I've filled some with rice in. Water. Rice. And the aim, really, is to get some finger exercises going, all right? So really good stuff for our fingers. So what we could do is with the ends of the balloons, we can stick them on our fingers, right? Which is quite cool. A bit fiddly, but it's all good. And we can make some sort of balloon sounds. Yeah, can you see that? And you're just moving around. So that's really good for your fingers. Now, obviously, I've got 4 balloons spread over my 2 hands, but you can decide. You might want 1 or more, okay? And then it's just that sensory. You've got that sensory feel to it there, all right? So there we go. So what we can do is you can get your tower, and we can just try and push the tower over. Blimey, that was a whack and a half, wasn't it, that? I think that was the rice. That was the rice that did that. Blimey. Oh, I went for it there. So you can just try and just flick your towers, yeah? You can make them as tall as you want or separate the yogurt pots if you want, yeah? All right, and then you could just try and just push one and then push another one. Take your time and see how you get on. So again, you can line your yogurt pots up in a straight line and just kick them with your fingers, push them with your fingers away. Okay. So we've got that. There's a bit of yogurt pot pushing, and that's quite nice sensory. And again, it's exercising your fingers. You just want to do this all the time, and then you're moving your fingers. And for some students, that's really important because they need to manipulate their fingers. They need to stretch their hands and their wrists. So for some of you, you really need to do that. Talking to you, yes? So you really need to work those fingers. So there's an idea there, all right? Another one we can do. So I'm just going to take these off. So maybe practice that. A bit of homework, set the equipment up like that. Now, let's just get that there. Another game, and I've actually uploaded this onto YouTube today, but you can have a look if you look at my YouTube channel. There's some videos on there, some finger exercises. So I'm just copying that. But another one we can play is like snap. But what you do is you try and find the same sound. So you try and make a pair of balloons with the same sound. So for example, this one here, that's the water. So I might put the water there. So I've got to find the water balloon. And there it is. I found that straight away. That sounds the same. But listen to the rice. So that would go over there. And that would go over there. And you could even, if you want, you could have yogurt pots where they go into. Yeah? So you could have, so you mix them up. Right, that sounds like water. So I'm going to put the water in that yogurt pot there. That one sounds like water. So I'm going to put that one together there. I'm going to put that one in that one next to it there. Yeah, that's rice. And yes, that's rice. So I've lifted the balloons up, but again, you can have them attached to the fingers. You can press the fingers and feel your fingers and then just drop them in. So it might need an adult to help place the balloons on, but again, it's something a bit different. And it might be the students can feel the balloons and make it near them, near their ears, or whatever works for you. All right. So there you go, a bit of snap. And there's some balloon games there using yogurt pots. So good luck with that. I'm not expecting, you know, so make those maybe tonight, a bit of homework, and then have this with your little pack. And then we're getting some really good bits of indoor equipment. And I'm going to have to bring like a massive suitcase in or something, aren't I? So, going to finish there, guys. And I hope you've enjoyed the different vibes tonight. Sat at a table looking very smart, and some balloon finger exercises, which is really important for lots of you to keep your fingers going. And also, every sort of exercise is really good for circulation and everything like that, as we know. So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to get close to my screen now to turn off today because I can move across. It doesn't matter. Stay safe. And remember, it's Wacky Socks Friday tomorrow. All right? So I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye. Bye. Bye.